Hello everyone! So in case you were wondering, I did end up going to the dial-up tour yesterday and I'm so glad I did. I had an absolute blast. I had the meet and greet tickets. I got there, went in, met everybody, and then I was waiting for my friend. She got there literally right before it started. Everyone was so amazing. It was their last show, so everyone was like, they could tell like they were excited because they were done, but at the same time they were sad because they were done. I had never heard of Olin Rogers before. Apparently he's some type of big deal. People were like, oh my god, Olin Rogers, blah blah, but I have no idea who he is. And he was funny. He was funny. And then after that, Tessa and Shauna came out and they were absolutely amazing. I got this really great picture of Shauna and like she's doing something and her hair is just like huge. I have tweeted it and it is on Tumblr, and I think I put it on her Facebook page, but for sure it is on my Tumblr and I tweeted it, so it is out there. You can find the picture. Yes, and then Live Lava Live came out, and I have never watched their videos before. I know who they are, obviously, but there was a lot of, I guess, jokes from their videos, and I've never watched them, but they were still really, really funny. I enjoyed it. Fun story about Mitchell later. Let's see what else. And then the show ended with Jason and Alex, and the thing was, like, after Live Lava Live went, like, a ton of people just left. So we got up pretty close to the front for Jason and Alex, and this was at the House of Blues downtown in Houston, so it was a lot of fun. And then afterwards, we're like, okay, it's time to go, you know, like, because with the meet and greet, it was like, they were behind a table and we're just like, oh hi, I'm Christina, and they're like, oh hey, I'm so and so. But this is like, you know, we can go and talk to them, we can take pictures with them, we can hug them, everything. So I did that. And oh, Alex, I bought a shirt from Alex a couple years ago when he came to tour in Houston, but they didn't have any, so he was like, okay, I'm gonna take all your information and then I'll send it to you. And I never got my shirt, so he gave me a shirt last night, so that was pretty awesome. So talked to Alex and to Jason, and I got to touch the puff, whatever. And then they were like, okay, everybody out of the House of Blues. And we were like, and I really wanted to go and get a picture with Tessa and Shauna. I was like, I have to do it. So everyone went outside, so I got the pictures with them, and it was great. I showed Shauna the picture of her poofy hair, and she was like, put that everywhere. She's like, I want it on Tumblr, I want it on Twitter, I want it on Facebook. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. So it's all there. So then I went to picture with Olin Rogers, and still don't know who he is. So then we were like, okay, let's go find the tour bus, because we couldn't find Mitchell or Kyle anywhere. We don't know where they went. And so we go out there and we see everyone coming and putting the stuff back in the van or the bus. So we get a picture with Kyle, and so we're sitting there and we're waiting and we're waiting, and we're like, where is Mitchell? Where is Mitchell? And the whole time, the whole show, they kept talking about poop. So we're like, okay, maybe he's pooping and he's just waiting. And so then Tessa and Shauna come, and they're like bringing their stuff into the bus, and people were talking to them, and then the door is open, and next thing you know, we see Mitchell come from the van and just go, you're letting a draft in, and he shuts the door. And we were just like, we really wanted to see Mitchell and get a hug with him and take pictures. So as Shauna was getting on the bus, we're like, can you tell Mitchell he's a jerk because he didn't come out and see us? And so they're like, my friends were like, okay, it's time to leave. And I was like, wait, let's just wait and see if he comes out. So the next thing we know, Mitchell is coming out of the bus, and he was like, who called me a jerk? So my friends are like, we did. And so he's like, I'm just sitting in the bus trying to change, and Shauna's coming in and saying, someone out here is saying I'm being a real jerk and being mean and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, so I had to come out here and give him a hug. So we got to hug everybody that was in the show and take pictures, and it was awesome. And then we were hungry, So we decided to go walk to McDonald's, and at this point it was 11:30 at night and McDonald's was closed. So we were walking back to go to our cars to go drive somewhere. And as we're walking, these people come up to us and they go, "Did you go to the Live Lava Live show?" And we're like, yeah, we did. And he goes, "Can we get a picture with you?" And we're like, "What?" And they're like, "We missed it. We were late." And we're like, okay. So we took pictures with some random people in Houston because we were there. And then we were like, yeah, we told them our Mitchell story. So they went and knocked on the bus door. And we're like, well, we don't see anyone moving, so no one must be in there. So they're like taking pictures in front of it. And the next thing we know, Shauna and Tessa are walking back with food. And I was like, this just makes us look really creepy because we have been like stalking these people all evening. And then this time we weren't really stalking them. We were telling these guys about it. And it was, yeah, it was crazy, but a lot of fun. I am really glad that I went, and I was so tired when I got back. I got back at like 2 in the morning, which to some people is not very late, but the fact that I had been up since 5:15 yesterday morning, I was up for a very, very long time and I was exhausted, so I was very glad to come home and go to bed. Yep. So that's my dial-up story. I don't really have any video of it because they were yelling at us to not film. They're like, you can't film in here. And it's like, do you not realize that this is a YouTube show? But whatever. I'll just tell you about it instead. So I'm gonna go. Bye bye bye.